Hey guys, my name's Kenny Doan. Today I'm here with my friend Isaac. He's a newbie in the gym, and he's going to be learning how to do the bench press. So with the bench press, it's really going to be working unlike the squat and the deadlift, where the bar path is going to be straight up and down. The bar path for this one is going to be a little bit more different. So besides that, it works your chest, your triceps, and also your anterior deltoids are the main muscles that it's really going to be focusing on today. And so first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show Isaac, or show him how to properly execute the bench press. And so now we're going to go over how to properly, the cues for the bench press. So first thing you want to do is you want to have 5 points of contact, which is 1, 2, your butt 3, and then your upper back is 4, and the back of your head is 5. So when you go into the bench, you want to make sure you have all 5 planted, and from here you want to make sure you have all 5 points of contact. And when you line up with the bar, and so from here, you want to make sure your eyes are just below the bar from here, and then once you have all 5 points of contact and your eyes are right below the bar, you want to get your grip, and your grip will be just outside of shoulder width apart. What I usually like to do is just an inch away from the gnarling from my thumb. So usually that'll bring me out to like my pinky touching the marker right here. Just about an inch away, or just outside the shoulder width apart. And from here, you want to make sure all 5 points, tight upper back, bring the bar out, and from here, you don't want to go in a straight up and down bar path. You want to go sort of aim for your nipples, or just below your nipples. So from here, go down, ascend, keeping everything tight, and from here you want to push up. So you don't want to push. So when you push straight up, you don't want to do like straight up like this way, because then the bar is going to be away from you. You want to push back towards eye level again. So we'll do it one more time just to show. So just below the nipples, and then push up like so. Right? And then you want to make sure it hits both sides of the bench and rack it, and that's how you perform the bench press. Okay, and so now we're gonna have Isaac perform the bench press. So you may, Isaac. So he's got 1, 2 points of contact, 3, 4, and then the last one is the back of his head. He's getting his grip, which is just outside shoulder width apart, or about an inch away from the norming. There we go. So, okay. Alright, go ahead, rack it, Isaac. So one thing I forgot to mention in the cues is when you bring out the bar, you don't want to have your wrist in a extension. You want to make sure they're neutral, locked out, and that the bar is sort of right on the palms of your hand, or the base of your hand. And another thing too I noticed was the bar path. You notice how you sort of were chopping your neck in half. Try to aim for your nipples, or just below your nipples, and then when you come back up is when you want to push back. So we'll give him one more try. There you go. Wrist flex, or wrist neutral, and for the nipples. Perfect. There you go. Good job. And you can go back. Awesome. And yeah, that's how you perform the bench. For the second part of this video, we're going to be teaching Isaac how to do the incline dumbbell chest press, which is a variation of the bench press. It mainly, just like the bench press, it will work your chest, your anterior deltoids, and also your triceps. But for this one, since we are at a slight incline, it's going to be focusing more at the upper portion of your chest. So now I'm going to go ahead and show Isaac the cues on how to perform the incline dumbbell bench press. And so now I'm going to show Isaac the cues on how to do the dumbbell incline bench press. So first thing you want to do is you want, just like the bench press, is have 5 points of contact. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4 and 5. Right here. And from here, you want to go ahead and just get the weight. Usually when the weights get a little bit heavier, you want to bring them to your knees first, and then as you're ready to go, you pump the weight up to your chest, about to between. You want it in the space between your nipples and your clavicle. You don't want it too high or too low. You want it just between, like so. Get your 5 points of contact, and then when you're lifting, you want to make sure your wrists are locked out. Your wrists are right in line with your elbows, and that as you descend and ascend, they stay in line together. So from here, you want to come down in between your nipples and your clavicle, and as you go up, you want to bring the dumbbells closer to each other, like so, but you don't want to like slam them together. But as you go up, as you go down, in between the nipples and the clavicle, and then keeping everything in line, and going up, and bringing the dumbbells closer together, and down, and there you go. And so now we're gonna have Isaac perform the incline dumbbell bench press. So these guys, points of contact 1, 2, and 3 on his butt. Bring the dumbbell up. From here, he's gonna be in line between his nipples and his clavicle, in between, like so. And he's gonna go ahead and do it. So here, bring it down, Isaac. So you see how he sort of mimicked the bench press where he pushed back above his head, or not above, but behind his eye level. We actually want him to stay in line, sort of keeping everything symmetrical rather than pushing straight back, because then that'll cause shoulder problems and possible injury. So we can do it one more time, Isaac. Yep, everything in line. Wrists are locked out, like so. Wrists are in line with his elbows. And then he can come down in between the nipples and the clavicle, going straight up. And then another big problem is that you see how he's too wide right now. When he's coming up, you want to bring it in closer, like so. So we'll do one more. Down and up, bring together. Just like that. Perfect. And like a little side note, when you're spotting someone for dumbbells, you don't want to spot from the elbows, you want to spot at the wrist, that's closest to the weight. So yeah, little side note. That's perfect. Yeah. You can go ahead. And yeah, just form the incline dumbbell.